Chloe? What? Where? It's a dark room.
Is anybody out there? Please help! Help! Somebody help me!
These straps hurt. Oh shit. Jefferson kidnaps Victoria too? This is so bad. Victoria, wake up. Wake up. God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate. Oh shit, that's me. He took that shot last night. Finally, I'm free. Almost. I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson. I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Oh, that's great. Oh, Max. This angle highlights your purity, see? The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there! Stay still! Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
No.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick. Wait. Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them. No. That picture isn't going to help. And I can't go through all that again. I won't. Okay. I broke those files when I kicked the trolley. Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one. This might work. Please work.
Wise, yet so innocent. I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes. You're a psychopath. and this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Go to hell. You will for everybody you've hurt.
Unlike pure sweet Kate Marsh, I don't believe in that bullshit. She could have been my masterpiece. The world is what an artist makes it. And my muse...
Blah, blah, blah. God, I hate your voice now.
You might as well savor it, considering it's the last you'll hear. Oh. That struck a nerve. Your face changed color. Beautiful.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Did she let you take pictures of her?
Rachel was in love with me. That's not my ego. Just look at our sessions. Not that I'll let you. Nobody loved having their picture taken more. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Alone with a heart, a battered old heart, a heart.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
This is purity personified.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
I wish you could see yourself now.
Easy to be
I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Alone with a heart, a battered old heart.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Now this one. This is purity personified.
I'll be there to share.
Max, I wish you could see yourself now.
Easy to be alone with a dream, a silly old dream, a dream that
This one is out of focus, but that's my fault, Max.
how I'll get through today.
God, I wish you had been around back in my day.
I just don't know. Oh, what a fool.
Okay. Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures, especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Alone with a heart, a battered old heart.
All humanity is torture, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh. Keep that to yourself.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb
I'm
word
back.
for a wonderful photographic
Right
tradition.
back where I started this insane week. And nobody
Of
is
course,
going to
as
hurt
you all
Chloe
know,
ever
the photo
again.
portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process.
Oh, well, that was easy, Max.
Was it? Okay.
Well, okay then. So, the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Obviously, Max has read them. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time to change time.
The winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art
First,
world.
let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard. I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class is turning in a photo, so...
I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet. Found you.
I just worked so hard in the shop, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
By putting yourself out there in the world, no matter who wins, this is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know.
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison. The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard? It doesn't matter what happens to me. I have to save Chloe. Hi, Kate.
Oh, hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
This is the last time somebody bullies you, Kate. Oh, Rachel. I'm sorry. Mr. Jefferson? We need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
That was kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson. Whoa! Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane.
Now is it picking me up? Okay. There we go. I don't know what was happening with my mic. It just randomly stopped working. Because I can't have a Life is Strange stream without something acting up. Here we go.
I hope I did everything right this time. Good work, David. Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it. I fixed everything. Wowzer. It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
I can't wait to land in Frisco. Nobody calls it Frisco, so please don't.
She still says no emoji. What do you have against emojis, Chloe? Are emojis too mainstream for you, Chloe? Is that it? Aww.
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too.
Let's see, 10 across 6.
I have to admit, I love being called an artist.
Sweater is blue. How the hell am I supposed to figure that out?
The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Like, even in this alternate timeline that we've created, it still has all the environmental crap going on with the moons and the snow and the whales. So some things change and some things stay the same.
Excuse me, sir. Your phone has to be shut off before we descend. These are FCC rules, sir.
Please fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there. Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
So, like, each of those things were showing the pictures changing, like, that's more and more stuff that she has changed.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done. Wowzer, Max. You did it. Somehow. I went from the dark room to this gallery. I've been through so many realities in 1 week. Life is weird.
So, here we are. I think it's kind of adorable that Max is really intimidated by this after all the things that she's done. But that's a trope that I enjoy when the hero
cool,
does
Max.
all kinds of big,
Smile
bold,
and
brave things,
don't say
but then
anything
there's
stupid.
like this little thing that they're just like, oh gosh, I can't do this. I'm so intimidated.
How fun. Yes, Warren would definitely go ape over this show.
I used to know where all these names came from. I think
There I am, along with all the other winners. I should say artists instead.
I think that these were all people who maybe worked on the game or something. It's possible I'm confusing that with some We Happy Few stuff though. Because there's a section in We Happy Few where, because that game was actually kickstarted, so all the Kickstarter people who contributed were listed on that. So maybe that's what I'm confusing with here. I don't think Life is Strange was a Kickstarter game. And like I have been with a lot of the stuff in here, I'm not going to stop and look at every
Look at
single
this
thing
print.
to interact with
The
it.
depth of field, the colors. Look at the bokeh shape. This was definitely shot with a medium format camera using a Leica 35mm lens.
Oh, wow.
You can definitely find out those
That-
details.
That was a
The
lot for
story,
me
the
to
photo,
walk in on.
all the details of the picture.
But we are going to look at
It's
some
great
stuff.
to read all these comments, even the mean ones.
This is so interesting, Matthew. I didn't think you knew about it.
I heard Mark Jefferson was supposed to be here tonight.
Not anymore.
That was so shocking. I have one of his monographs, too.
Hold on to it. His work is gonna be worth serious cash.
Not my style, but the neon is a nice representation. Oh, shit. Pretentious alert.
How do these galleries afford to rent here?
I wonder if I can buy these everyday heroes pictures.
That is different. Loving the retro vibe.
Me too. Makes me want to go buy an instant camera. Damn, I bet that film costs a fortune.
Hey, and there she is to save the day.
Hi. You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
Chloe! Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
Your nose.
I'm okay. Jet lag. High altitude.
I don't know what's happening. I feel like those scenes where she's having the flashbacks and stuff are
You
supposed
left the ringer off, idiot.
I think they're supposed to have audio.
Oh, come on. Please answer.
Max, holy shit, man, your vision. It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming.
What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so
Chloe! Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh my god. The tornado was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit. Chloe will die. Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed. There has to be a way to stop this. For good. No fucking way. Chloe can't die again. I have to save her.
I do not understand art.
I guess everybody is a photographer now.
Excuse me, I'd love to ask you a few questions about your work.
Sorry, but what is going on now? It feels like reality is breaking apart. What am I doing to time? I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco. Simple. Sorry, San Francisco. Chloe comes first.
I feel like there's supposed to be audio here, but I don't know. Maybe not.
Oh, fuck. God, no. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
Fuck you.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem. Oh, I had to let Victoria Chase go.
You let her?
Don't be stupid, okay? She's exactly where she deserves to be.
No.
Oh, as if you care. Your iris, that dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck. He burned my diary.
Always.
That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week. There's something weird going on with you. Whoa! Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear. Oh, Max, it's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Please, don't do this.
I promise, this final dose won't hurt. What?
No, David, no!
And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
Would you take one last picture of me? I want to be your best subject.
I almost don't believe that, but I think you've finally learned from me. I promise, this final dose won't hurt. What?
David, watch out!
Time to shut the fuck up, okay?
This is awfully stressful.
And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last... Excuse me, but my throat is scratchy. Can I please have some water?
Of course. I don't want you to be uncomfortable. I promise, this final dose won't hurt. What? I promise, this final dose won't hurt.
Time to shut the fuck up, okay?
What?
I thought it had something to do with the water before.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
David, watch out!
Time to shut the fuck up, okay?
Nope. Ugh.
No gun. No balls.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not going to stop me.
Oh boy.
David Madsen. Of course. Well, this is what you get for playing cop. A real bullet.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not
now.
going to
Got
stop me. Oh, Christ. David Madsen, you are one stupid son of a bitch.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not going to stop me.
Oh, Lord, Max. Are you okay? Are you all right? Can you move?
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me here. Let's wrap up this son of a bitch first. He won't be going anywhere when he wakes up. Except you are going to prison forever. Or worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment. Save Chloe. He burned everything, including all of my photos. Warren! Yes! I can use that picture he took of us. Shit, no signal. Thanks, Mr. Jefferson, but you won't need this anymore.
I had no idea he was this sick.
David? Are you okay?
Look at this place. It feels like hell.
Jefferson was going to kill me. Like he did to Victoria Chase.
Oh, no. I always suspected that son of a bitch.
I never did. Until too late.
You shouldn't have to suspect your teacher.
He wasn't a real teacher. He just wanted to lecture. It was part of his sick plans.
I wasn't surprised when you accused Nathan of drugging Kate Marsh. I thought so too. And Max, I treated Kate like shit. I know she's a good person, but I'm not. I hope I get to tell her that soon.
Me too. I think that would make her very happy.
I knew Nathan Prescott was a threat. I just waited too long to neutralize him.
Jefferson already did. They had some weird father-son thing going on. But Nathan killed Rachel, and Jefferson had to use him as a scapegoat.
That pervert was pulling all this shit right under my nose, too. I could have stopped him and Nathan if only I wasn't so stupid.
No. I told Principal Wells Nathan had a gun and almost used it. But he didn't want to believe me. I should have been more loud.
We all make decisions we regret. But I have to admit, I'm impressed by you. And Chloe. And your investigation. I had all the high-tech toys, well, you had each other.
We are a great team.
That's one of my problems. I'm not good at teamwork. Never was. Even in the service.
I can't even imagine what you went through.
I'm not gonna make any excuses for my behavior. I tried to be a good soldier, but I wasn't so great. I tried to be a good father, too, but when Joyce kicked me out, I had nothing.
I'm so sorry about that. I didn't want that to happen.
I should never have set up those surveillance cams. Or kept all those files.
I'm going to tell Joyce I was wrong about you. She does love you. It's pretty obvious.
I try not to use my service as an excuse, but it's hard to come home after war. Most people don't know or care what it's like. Except Joyce. She gave me hope. A new life.
And you saved mine. Chloe, she would be proud of you.
I just want to see her safe with her mother. I promised Joyce I would go see a family counselor. And I'll start by apologizing to Chloe. I don't expect her to call me Dad, but maybe she'll stop calling me step douche. So, where is Chloe?
Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, I think we all know what's gonna happen if we tell him the truth, so let's do it.
David, Chloe is dead.
This isn't happening. You can't.
No, God. Not Chloe. Max, are you sure? Are you...
Yes, I saw her. I saw Jefferson kill her in the junkyard. Last night.
Last night? When I was feeling sorry for myself in my hotel room? I promised Joyce that I would protect her and Chloe. How can I face her and explain this? I never even told Chloe that I... God damn it!
You killed my wife's child, you sick fucker! And you took away my stepdaughter?
David, wait!
Max, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. What a mess. What have I done? All that time I wasted with surveillance. Chloe, I'm sorry. Joyce, I failed you. My family.
You didn't fail. You did your best.
Max, you better get outside. You've seen enough of this room.
David, thank you for saving me.
Oh boy. It's really real, you guys. It's really real.
I lost again? And always.
Oh no, Maggie, I'm sorry. I mean, I tried to start streaming earlier and I had some technical issues.
The Prescotts had to know about this.
Oh, I don't want to go through this whole conversation with him again. It's fine. I just didn't want him to shoot that dude. So yeah,
Good God. It's
Hi.
a studio.
Good news is that, I am going back and putting these in a collection. So if you wanted to rewatch the beginning of it later, you can. No obligation to. But I am turning all of these into highlights so that when the VOD expires, the episode is still up. Hi. What you missed though was some trippiness. We woke up, you know, obviously we came to, we were tied to the chair. We managed to time travel through a couple of different photos. We tried to put our, get ourselves entered into the contest even so that we would win to stop Victoria from getting kidnapped. And then we tipped off David. We even went back in time to the episode 1 classroom setting before Chloe got shot. We tried doing that and that messed up some stuff. So we basically just decided to come back to where we were, or we came back to where we were kind of on accident, kind of on purpose, and managed to wrangle Jefferson into some extended conversation because David came bursting in since he found our research board, in Chloe's room. Came here, bamfed in. We had to time travel a little bit so that Jefferson would not kill David. And now obviously that's where we are in a nutshell. So we've got David down there, captured Jefferson, but Jefferson has confirmed. Yeah, you should. It's some fun stuff. In fact, the first time
I'm sorry you had to be here.
David, I'm trying to have a conversation. The first time I started the stream earlier, I had some audio issues where we were chilling. I waited about 10 minutes and then I started playing. And as soon as I started actually playing, all of my game audio just disappeared and started blasting through the speakers on my desktop. So that startled me because it was kind of loud and I was like, oh, that's not great. And I couldn't figure out how to fix it. I thought maybe it was something wonky with technical stuff that I won't go into. It's boring. So I decided to just shut down the stream, reboot my computer, see if that would reset some settings maybe that I didn't even touch. I know. It's what is with this game and streaming every time? It's not even the same issue every time. It's a different issue every time. And I'm not changing the settings. I'm just why? Life is strange, I guess, is the answer. But yeah, I am putting these in a collection on Twitch. So I think you can find collections on people's profile pages. I think that's where they go. So the last 3 streams are on there too, but I did break them up per episode because 2 and 3 got streamed together. So I did split those up. So yeah, that's the nutshell version. And now we're here. We did tell, Jefferson told us that he killed Nathan, killed Victoria, because when we came to at the start of the episode, Victoria was tied up beside us on the ground, but then something changed in the time travel-y things that we did where Victoria was no longer beside us on the ground in here. Jefferson's like, oh, I killed Victoria, and he killed Nathan. He and Nathan like were kind of working together, and Nathan was the one who killed Rachel because he was trying to imitate Jefferson with taking the creepy pictures, and he accidentally overdosed Rachel, which killed her. So Jefferson was like, oh, well, I'll help you hide the body. And in exchange, Nathan's been like basically funding this expensive studio. So that's how they're kind of connected in a nutshell. All right, and so we've used some rewind powers. David saved us. Yeah, it was a lot.
Now, what the hell is this place?
It was a lot. And then if you chat with David, like, you can have a long conversation with him, and he kind of like admits to not being the greatest, but like, you know, like we said the other day, like you said too, Maggie, he's in his way, he was trying.
It's a studio.
And when we tell him at the end of that conversation that Jefferson killed Chloe, David turns around and blasts that dude's head in, which, I mean, valid. But then he kind of sits there and mopes, and I'm like, ooh.
No. What the hell
I
is
don't know if I mean, as perfectly fine as I am for that to be Jefferson's end, I don't necessarily want that to be the end of, you know. I think we kind of need Jefferson around since he's killed Nathan, and we need a...
Oh, Chloe. I'm gonna save you.
Yeah, so
For
that's
the
where we
last
are
time.
right now. We're about to leave this bunker, and Max was remembering that Warren took a picture of them together, so I think that's what we're going to do next, is go find Warren and try to time travel through that
Prescotts
photo.
had to know about this.
So here we go.
Hold on, Max.
Oh, okay, just kidding.
So, where is Chloe?
Oh no, not this again. Well, I'm definitely not telling you that she died, because that's why I undid this entire touching conversation we had. So, please don't kill Jefferson.
David, she was pretty stressed out, so, she went to go, medicate before I ended up in here. So, she's okay.
Oh, thank God. For once, I'm happy Chloe's a stoner.
David, I have to go outside and get some real air and use my phone.
Of course. Go on, Max. You're a brave soldier. I'm glad Chloe has a best friend like you. Go on now. You've seen enough of this room.
Yeah, we have. So, I mean, David said some, like, nice things.
Teacher.
Oh.
Let's see what kind of photo evidence you shit all over this computer.
Yeah.
I could have told David the truth.
I mean...
He deserves it.
Max, we've seen what he does. But yeah, David had a nice, like, honest conversation with Max. We are stealing Jefferson's fancy car. Let's go. Fancy car.
Holy shit. This storm's real. I need to find Warren. Yes! Warren, can you hear me? Never mind. Listen, do you have that photo you took last night in the parking lot?
Yeah, but why? It wasn't that great a shot.
Yes, it is, and I want it. Where are you?
I'm at the Two Whales Diner. Pretty much trapped in here with Joyce thanks to this Armageddon weather. I'm expecting the ocean to turn red.
I'm on my way.
Come on, that's crazy. You can barely walk on the sidewalk outside. Seriously, Max, stay wherever you are. I don't think the storm's getting smaller. I'm kinda scared.
That's okay. Me too. But it's not over yet, Warren. So hold on.
Yes, fancy car. I don't know why I can't hear. It's like random audio won't play. I don't know why. Like you can hear the music, but I can't hear any of these people talking. I don't know if I'm supposed to. I'm glad I had subtitles on, but I don't know why certain bits of the audio are randomly broken. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going on today. Oh boy, this is a mess.
Warren is at the Jewel's Diner. So hurry up. Shit. Alyssa needs help again.
Alyssa, what are you doing up there?
Help me get down, Max! God damn it! I need help! Please! Help me get down! Somebody help me! Help me get down, Max!
Alyssa, are you okay? Let me help you down.
Fuck that shit, Max! Whenever you show up, I have to get out of the way. Don't trust me today. Ah! No!
Did we just accidentally kill Alyssa?
Please! Help me get down!
Come on, Alyssa. Take my hand.
Here I come! You did it, Max!
Are you okay?
Now I am! Meaning to get out of here!
Alyssa, you go on. I have to help other people.
I don't think we need to look at that dead body, right? I mean...
No, you're not dead! You're not!
How can I get out of here?
Right? Like, Alyssa, what were you... Alyssa, what were you doing up there in the first place?
This makes me so sad.
Fuse box, that's probably a good idea to kill the power, right? Oh boy!
He's dead. Electrocuted.
Sir, can I just... Can I just do one thing? Can I just do one thing right today?
You died this world. Thank you.
Damn. I'm stuck here unless I put out this fire first.
Sir? Although, I don't know why the fuse box triggered the sprinkler system. Sir? I mean, I guess do I put out the fire, go over there, and then like reset the fire? Is that what I have to do? That's what I have to do. Poor man, I just killed him twice. It's the way out. Sir. I just killed a man twice. No big.
Come on! You have to get out of here right now!
I need to breathe. I need air. This can't be the end.
You should get out of here!
The whole town is dying.
Okay. I better hurry to the diner over there. I need Warren's photo.
Maggie, are you saying no to can I just do one thing right? No, I can't do anything right today. Is that what you're saying? This shade, undeserved. Oh boy, that looks bad. That looks like a bad thing. Moving so slow. And I mean, the shade is... Oh, we can help that dude. I mean, I was gonna say the shade is fully deserved. How do I...
Come on, Max! Stop that fire!
Ow! We're moving so slow. Won't let me over. Wouldn't let me back the other way. Interact with. What, saving the world should not be this difficult. Let me back.
The monsters are actually the people here.
No, the homeless.
Evacuation. Once again, this is not a test. This is not a test. An E6 tornado warning has been issued for Arcadia Bay and surrounding counties. The emergency broadcast system is now in effect.
Max! Oh, Max! Oh, Jesus, I am so glad to see you, sweetie. Are you okay?
Yes. What about you guys?
The Two Whales is barely standing now. I don't know if it's gonna make it through this tornado. Oh, poor Officer Barry and all those people out there. Okay, get your ass inside. I have to get back to this gentleman on the ground. Lauren has been gathering all the first aid.
It's not much, Joyce, but it's all we have.
You okay, Warren?
How the hell did I ignore all those warnings, Max? The snow? The eclipse?
There's nothing you could do about it, Warren.
I'm so stupid. Should have seen it coming.
So glad everybody is safe here. But I need that photo from Warren to help Chloe.
Sorry. Okay, Max. Excuse me while I go help this other gentleman.
Frank, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, makes two of us. Now, if only I had Rachel back. Now, Max, what about that info I gave you? Did you and Chloe find out what happened to her?
Why not? Let's see what happens.
Frank, I don't know how to say this, so I just will. Rachel is dead.
God, no, please. Please, no, not Rachel. She can't fucking be. Are you sure? I mean, how do you know?
We used the names you gave us to track down a farmhouse. My professor, Mark Jefferson, has this creepy photo torture room. And we found out he was using Nathan Prescott to drug and photograph Blackwell students.
Prescott? Fuck! Fuck, I knew it! I should never have hooked up with that sick punk! Pompidou hated him. Yeah, you saw Rachel.
Yes. I wish I didn't. I'm so sorry, Frank. Nathan wanted to impress Jefferson and he killed her.
How? How did he kill her?
He used some drug and gave her an overdose.
An overdose? The only way Nathan could have done that is if I sold it to him. I killed my lioness. No. What have I done? Where is this motherfucker Jefferson?
He's going to jail. He won't be hurting anybody anymore.
Rachel. Oh, God. She was the one good thing in my life, Max. I know she was too young. I expect her to leave me, just not how it happened. I would never have stopped her from going after her dreams.
Oh boy.
I know. Neither would Chloe.
I knew Chloe and her were close. And I was jealous, but now I see why Rachel dug her. And Chloe was man enough to ask me for help after all that shit we went through.
Chloe would appreciate that.
You know, the one time I met my dad, the bastard quoted the Bible and said he wanted to enter his house justified. In other words, to do the right thing. me too. And maybe you're helping me get there, Max. Don't get me wrong, kid. I still think you're weird. But you're cool.
I mean, we are weird, right? We're a little bit weird, but not in a bad way. Also, dude, like, stop hooking up with underage girls, maybe.
Focus on the people here. Come on, Max. Let's talk over here and give Frank some rest and space.
Joyce, how are you doing?
Just when I think I've already been through the ringer. Where's Chloe?
She's safe, Joyce. She just sent me a text before my phone died.
Oh, thank God. I was torturing myself before you showed up. Oh, God, if something happened to Chloe while I ended up stuck at this diner again.
I'm sorry about all this, Joyce.
Don't be, honey. It's not like you whipped up this tornado on your own.
I'm also sorry about everything with David.
You don't have control over any of that. David is an adult, and he has a lot more age and experience under his belt. Even if he doesn't always show it.
I'm sorry I caused so many problems with David and Chloe.
You did the right thing. David overstepped his bounds. I had a suspicion he was taking his private surveillance way too seriously. But he's sorry, and I wish he was here right now.
I just want our lives to be normal again.
With all the shit going on this week, I think you're right. And look at me, trying to keep my family together. And Max, did I make a mistake kicking David out?
Ma'am, I am an 18-year-old girl. Why are you just said that David's a grown-ass man and now you're asking me for advice? Oh man, but you know, it's the nature of the game, right? Like, we're making choices, we're helping people, but ma'am, I am an 18-year-old person. I don't have like marriage experience. I mean, granted, I am a 35-year-old woman, and I also don't have marriage experience, so, this is probably the best thing to say.
David saved my life from the storm.
That's not what I said at all. I said it's your
He means
choice.
well, even if he doesn't know how to show it. But this has to be your choice.
I'm so happy David was there for you, but I don't always like his attitude either. Sometimes he scares me.
I know it's hard for you and Chloe.
I'm used to my life being hard. Chloe had to find out way too early. And I don't think we need David around to keep reminding us. You're right, Max. I think I'm making my choice now.
Oh boy. Well, you know, if you're letting an 18-year-old girl influence your marital decisions, then I guess maybe you shouldn't be married. I don't know. Is that harsh?
This is not where I want to
Puppy,
die.
can I pet the dog? Can I pet the dog?
At least Frank still has Pompidou at his side.
Can I pet the dog? I mean, I'm a cat person, but like, I'll pet the puppy. You can't pet the puppy. Hey, oh, there's a first aid kit? Oh, I can just look at it. I can't do anything with it. Okay.
I hate to say I'm glad to see you, but I'm so glad to see you.
That's okay. The important thing is that you're safe. And I know you can take care of yourself after Nathan.
Should have done that a long time ago. But damn, Max. Can't believe you actually drove down here in the middle of a fucking E6 tornado. Just for one photograph? I mean, I know you didn't come for me.
Warren, I came for all of you. Just tell me you do have the photograph.
I just want...
Now shut up and listen.
Oh yeah, you're finally going to tell me what you never did in the parking lot.
I wish I would have. So I'm just going to tell you without any explanation. Trust me, okay?
I always do.
In front of all these
You should probably tell me quick.
I had a vision in Jefferson's class of a tornado destroying Arcadia Bay. I went to the bathroom and saw my best friend Chloe get shot by Nathan Prescott. You with me so far?
Where else could I be? Go on.
Then I found out that I could rewind time. And long story short, Mark Jefferson is insane and dangerous.
Whoa. Is that all?
I have to go back in time. Jefferson already killed Chloe. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, Warren.
Max, going back in time is what caused the storm.
All because of me? How?
I'm not a real scientist, even though I play one at school, but this seems like pure cause and effect. Maybe chaos theory. What happened with Jefferson? Did he hurt you?
He used Nathan to get drugs and money for him. Jefferson tied me up and dosed me with some drug and took sick photos of me. It was so horrible.
Max, I'm so sorry you had to go through all that. You're the bravest person I've ever known. You know, I want to kill that son of a bitch. Where is he?
Busted. History. Which I need to change fast to make it right again. Is that bad?
For every action, there's a reaction. Whenever you reversed or altered time, maybe you caused a chain reaction. Even in the environment.
Warren, I know this all sounds insane, but you're the only other person who I can count on now. I wish we had more time together. Do you believe me?
Max, of course I believe you. You're the most amazing person I've ever met. And I'm glad you trust me.
Always. I just wish I could trust my powers. I guess we'll never know if it's magic or science.
Even if it's from a wizard or a wormhole, you're part of something bigger. I don't believe in fate or destiny, but after this week, I realize I don't know shit.
That makes both of us, Warren.
I do know you're here for a reason. And I guess it's up to you to find out why. Max, I'm sorry you got stuck in this. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. But I have total faith that you'll do the right thing when the time comes. I'm so proud of you, Max. How could there be a more important moment in history? And I'm in the middle of it with you. So thank you for trusting me.
Thanks for being here. Always.
I appreciate that we're just like, hey, so Warren, we can travel in time. Do you believe me? And he's just like, yeah, that seems cool. Then Chloe is like, but like, test out your powers though. Why don't I get an option to like make out with Warren? Did I not flirt with him enough? Because, spoiler alert, I know there's an option that you get to like, you can kiss him and stuff. And I'm like, I want to kiss Warren. He's a cutie pie. Oh, do we not get to kiss him this time?
Hey. Oh. Be careful out there.
Oh, there we go. There we go. We are absolutely giving him some smooches. The world is ending. Make out while you can. There we go. There it is.
For luck.
Just in case we don't get out of this, I wanted to say...
I know, Warren.
Of course you do.
I'm gonna make the right choices from now on. I swear.
That's why you're Super Max.
fine, we can time travel. And he's just like,
Focus on the people here.
oh, that's cool, of course you can. And Chloe's like, no, we are absolutely testing out your time travel.
Jesus, this is not where I want to die.
Yay, let's go back in time again.
We got no time for this shit. Come on, Max. Chloe! Jesus, dude, what is up with you?
I'm just glad we're here together.
I guess you need to talk. No worries. It's all good.
I'm glad you're with me too. What's going on, Max? We have to find Nathan right now. He's gonna
Sorry,
pay for what
Warren.
he did to Rachel. Let's go, now. Chloe, wait, listen. I can walk and listen, okay?
Stop and listen for once.
Fine, Max. I'm listening.
Chloe, you can't go in that party. You're gonna die if you do.
You used your powers, right? And you fucked around with time and I died.
Not like that.
You're supposed to back me up. So there's no way that punk-ass bitch Nathan Prescott is taking me down.
You're right, he won't. Mark Jefferson killed you. And others.
Jefferson, the art teacher? That's bullshit. Nathan is the fucking serial killer. We saw the proof. Now, excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
Because I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Jefferson kidnapped Rachel and some other girls. He was also manipulating Nathan, and he killed him.
Then it's Jefferson's turn to die now. I understand why you don't want to do this, and I won't blame you for not coming with me.
Chloe! Oh, you almost had her, Max. I can still do this.
Excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Chloe, you can't get revenge if you're dead.
It doesn't matter. I have to make Nathan pay for what he did to Rachel. And I know you've got my back.
Chloe! Man, she just won't listen.
Excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
Because I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Chloe. Jefferson drugged and kidnapped me. I was tied up in his bunker. You have no idea what hell I went through to get back here. But I couldn't let you die. You brought me back here, and I can't lose you again. I won't.
Max, I'm so sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all this shit. Nobody, especially you, should have to go through that. Now we have to stop Jefferson. With one bullet.
No, not this way. Chloe, I can't keep fixing everything if all I'm gonna do is just break it over and over again. I know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm afraid I'm fucking up all these alternate realities.
Wait, alternate realities? What do you mean, Max? What did you do?
Chloe, I'm gonna tell you the truth, no matter what. I changed your past, and I had to make a terrible choice, and I...
Max, please tell me. I won't be mad at you.
I was able to go back in time to the last day William was alive. I stopped him from leaving, but But you ended up in a car crash instead.
You saw my dad again?
You were completely paralyzed. And you were in pain. You were slowly dying, and you asked me to end your life. But Chloe, there was no way I could do that. I had to return to this timeline to see you again. I had to.
God, Max. That must have been awful for you. I'm so sorry I had to ask you that.
It was worse for you. But I had no idea what would happen, and as usual, I messed everything up, and I never want to hurt you. Ever. You have to believe me.
Of course I do. Do you think I would even know how to handle that situation? Nobody would. The important thing is that we're together again.
You're right. That's why you should come with me, so we can stay together and stay alive.
I hear you, Max, but do you think we should let Jefferson get away with torture and murder?
Of course not. If we tell David, he'll believe us and he can actually stop him. Right?
I don't get it. Why do you trust him after you totally reamed him the other day? He's not even at our house anymore.
Chloe, David saved me from Jefferson. If he didn't track down the dark room, I'd be dead right now.
Max, I had no clue. I should have been the one to save you, but I'm so grateful David was there. So what's your plan?
We tell him everything, including that Victoria is in danger.
Okay. You've been through so much. I believe you, Max. After all, I'm still your faithful companion.
Yes, you are. So listen, in a few minutes, I won't know any of this happened. Nothing. We absolutely have to stay in your room and do nothing. Then we explain everything to David, and we finally let him do his job. You'll have to tell me exactly what I did and said just now. Just explain that I traveled through time using the photo.
Will you believe me?
I'll always believe you, Chloe.
See, this happened with the last, few montages. I don't know why the audio just dropped out. Because normally we have some, music going on and some whooshy sounds. Oh. Oh. Oh, look, I have no game audio randomly. That's great. I don't think my streaming software is picking it up either. Oh, wait, it's coming back. It's coming back. Oh, just kidding. What is happening? Okay, so I'm pausing it, and it's picking up the pause music. Why is this game broken? Why is this game broken? Why do I hear the pause music but not the... What is happening? What is happening? I don't know if there's a bug with the game or what. I mean, I haven't played it since 2017, so I mean, who knows? You want me to? I'll try, Maggie. I'll try. Here we go. How was that? Were those some quality tornado sounds? But for real, why is my... Oh God, I'm crying. I mean, it's not like I'm talking over them, right? Why is my audio broken? Like it's picking up this. It's just the Can I... Oh, it won't let me. I'm not at a save point. Oh no. Oh no. Is it really like the height of the... I guess we'll wait and see if it comes back. Because, like, yeah, I pause it. So, I mean, it's not like it's like something's with the audio output's broken. It's just that the game's not providing it for some reason. That's weird. And I mean, I reinstalled the game. Because, like, you know, I had, you know, for years, I've had this game for years. And since I wasn't playing it, I had it uninstalled for years. And then when I wanted to replay it, I reinstalled it. So it's not like, you know, I messed around with something years ago and deleted something. I don't know. Anyway, we'll just hope it comes back, I guess. It's very awkward just experiencing this in silence. I just feel so awkward sitting here in silence. I mean, I could read these subtitles out loud, but that would just be a terrible idea.
Whoa.
Oh, hey.
Alfred Hitchcock famously called film little pieces of time.
I'm
But he
back
could be
in
talking about
class.
photography, as he
What
likely
the hell?
does. These pieces of time can frame us in our glory and
I
our
have to
sorrow.
listen to this Jefferson lecture
To
again.
shadow.
This
From color
might be
to
hell.
chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer
Okay,
who perfectly
this is
captured the
messed
human
up.
condition in black and white?
Am I stuck in a time loop?
Anybody? Bueller?
Diane Arbus.
Be calm
There
and
you go,
don't
Victoria.
freak out.
Why Arbus?
Yet.
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
What's going on?
And frankly, it's bullshit.
Nobody even cares?
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
Everybody's gone now. Have I totally fucked up time? This doesn't make sense. You didn't die, Kate. You're alive. Not yet, you bastard.
Holy shit. Look at all these dead birds. This can't be real. Oh no. Rachel didn't deserve any of this.
That's awkward.
I'm not going to take the bait. I'm not.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I just wanted to know if you'd like to spend the rest of your life in my darkroom. Your purity inspires me so much, and we could be so happy together. Who needs selfies when I can give you portraiture?
There's no way I'm saying that. No way.
All of these options are gross. I'm gonna guess this is the least problematic of the 4 options.
My selfies are shit. I need to be framed by a real artist. I'm just a poser.
Yes, you will be posing. For me. There's so many angles I want to expose you with to the world. I hope you don't mind needles or duct tape.
That was gross.
This can't be real. I don't believe it.
Dislike. Hate it. Don't want it. Dislike.
Hey, Kate. Max, why did you stop me from jumping? What kind of friend are you? You never understood me, or what happened to me. Now my family will never leave me alone, and that means I'll always be alone. Thanks to you.
Kate, that's not true. I've always been your friend.
Drumroll, please. I present the spare keys to Blackwell. Thank you, Step Frick.
Okay, where did you last put those keys? Think.
That's perfectly normal, right? Just like a giant whale outside.
Well, you could look for the key, just in case.
$218.
my key, bitch.
Oh, we got some different names now. Oh, Rachel's on here. And then we have these two people are new. That person's new. That person's new. Interesting. And we're in our Rachel cosplay.
Rachel Amber. She was my angel. After my dad died and you moved, I felt abandoned.
And I think
Rachel
this
saved
was...
my life.
Oh no, Rachel's 224.
So Rachel took my place. I'm glad she was there.
Do I need
6
to
months
get in
ago,
there?
she just left Arcadia. Without a word. Without me. How do you know she disappeared? Maybe she wanted to start a totally new life. Unlike you, she would have told me, okay?
Okay, I don't think I need to
Something
see. I think I
happened.
need to go in her room.
Before Rachel left, she said she met somebody who changed her life. Then poof.
Okay, now we're Victoria, so we want to go into Victoria's room. She's still 221. Well, we're back to our current class here.
I think she can hear us.
I guess I could have looked around a little bit more when we were Victoria, because I mean, when we were in our Rachel Amber cosplay, there were just lots of her posters, but now we've got a bunch of selfies here. Well, I shouldn't say selfies, we've got a bunch of instant photos here. Is the whale... Oh, the whale's gone. I guess I could have looked through some of these other windows, I think. What's out this window? Oh, squirrel. Oh, God, giant squirrel.
This one is for Samuel.
زي يشبه وحي السجن بيرفع سنوس خامسك
Where did it go?
I'm just gonna eat both the night where you're is no way to be not it about
De ilpen wordt naar schim en ze heeft naar maar op zat. Maar we hebben aan echt weer iets te doen.
Hij wil er maar hij mag niet doen.
Ja, ich hätte sie was richtig ja, ich nicht auf was ich.
There's no need for us to be snooping your face. Yeah, boy.
Look at that strut, though.
Shuffled my search and I thought, Sky, maybe either refuse them.
Oh boy.
There was this. My alles here.
Oh, there's the deer. Hi, deer. Where do I go?
Don't try to hide, Max! Get over here! Let me capture you!
Jefferson is coming after me again.
You
No.
used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die. Please understand, Max. The only place I can be myself is in the dark room. What happened to your spark, Max? I thought I could be your
Maybe I'll be safe in the lighthouse. Maybe I'll wake up.
I realize now you'll never be an artist, much less a photographer. Come here, Max. Class is dismissed. I miss those days when you looked at me in class with those wide eyes. I want to be your professor again. I can teach you so much.
Good evening, Blackwell. This is Principal Wells, and I'm here to drop the mic on Max Caulfield. Attention! I regret to announce that one of your fellow classmates, Maxine Caulfield, has died under tragic circumstances that I promise to investigate after I get my drink on. Will Miss Caulfield? Hello, Max. Promise to investigate after I get my drink on. Will Max Caulfield please come?
Whew, this is stressful.
Where are you? Max, come out to play. Come out to play, Ape, ape, ape. Who wants to go ape? Go ape, go ape, ape, ape.
Nope, dislike.
You dig my wheels, Max? Get in the car. I'll take you for a ride. Get in the car.
Tell Max's parents that she's a nosy little bitch.
Max, I know you're in here. You can run, but you can't hide from your white knight.
Instead of Max.
Give it up.
Max?
Nope.
Given that scholarship to Victoria instead of Max.
You can't escape my surveillance, Missy.
Miss Price can't just show up at Blackwell in a wheelchair and think we're going to accommodate her every whim.
Admit it, Max. You're a stoner, a pothead, a weed junkie. You thought I was harassing Kate.
Get your bony ass over here. I'm gonna cut you open, freak.
I want to share my gift with you.
Those were my beans, Max. Those were my fucking beans.
Oh, I didn't do that part when we were in the diner.
Come back in the dark room.
Talking to him. There's a
I
part where you
sure
can
hope
like
you don't think we're buddies now.
choose to like flip over his plate of food and dump his beans on the floor.
Rachel. Rachel Amber.
Max.
No.
Max.
No.
You will be my Max.
Rachel are floating down
Oh
here.
no. Bottles.
Max.
This might
Max!
No.
Max!
No.
You should have
Will be
heard
my
Chloe
greatest
smack
pleasure.
talk you. It was brutal. But of course, I see what she's talking about now. Man, you should have heard Chloe smack talk you. Hey, wait!
Nope.
If only you could have seen Rachel, my blood-spattered angel.
Do I really have to get all the bottles? Is this really it? Nope.
She gave great.
Nobody ever helped me, Max.
Especially after
Especially you.
You dare run away.
Oh man, Rachel looked just like a zombie model in the dirt. Just bone, meat, and maggots. Oh, I would be all.
It's gross.
Well, these ones are too hard to find.
Oh, hello.
Come on, girlie.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Max, some of my drugs.
Oh
Maybe
man,
you'd
did they really
be
start
a
me all
lot
over?
happier.
Hacking bottles. I did not enjoy it the first time I did it.
Ass over here. I'm gonna cut you open. My drugs. Maybe you'd be a lot happier.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Get your bony ass over here. I'm gonna cut you open, freak.
Max! I want to share my...
Those were my beans, Max. Those were my fucking beans.
Max!
Frank
Come back
and his beans.
I sure hope you
I
don't
know.
Oh, I
you
still have
died
both of my
for it.
bottles, I think. There wasn't a bottle there.
Fucking shit, Max. That
Oh, when did I get bad bottle karma?
Rachel's body.
Chloe smack talk you. Finally seen her. But of course, I see what she's talking about now.
You're all gonna
Do you
die.
want to say
That's
hello to
nice.
Rachel? She's posing for me in hell.
Max, me and Rachel are floating down here in the sewer.
Here I am.
Come on down.
Looks like there's still bottles to find.
What?
Joy.
Come on, man.
Was there one more left?
Genius.
If you took some of my drugs, maybe you'd be a lot happier.
Nobody ever helped me, Max. Especially you. It's gonna be so sweet when I bury your carcass next to Rachel and do an epic photo shoot.
No, leave my carcass alone.
Max! Rachel gave great headshots. She gave great. Don't you dare.
Oh boy.
Especially after headshots. She gave great. Don't you dare.
Didn't really want to hear that again.
Bony ass over here.
Where's this last goddamn bottle?
Max!
No, you don't see me.
Stop right now!
No. Nope, 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 nope.
She gave great.
I didn't want to hear that again for like the
What
third
the fuck ever
time.
you gonna do now that I'm dead?
Is it around here?
Oh man, Rachel looked just like a zombie model in the dirt. Just
Where's
bone,
my
meat,
last
maggots.
bottle?
Oh, I would be all over that shit.
Max,
Let me
me and
grab this
Rachel
one
are
already.
floating down
Please
here.
let that be the last one.
Come on down.
Stop saying gross things.
I need proof that Bottles were out to get me, just in case.
Oh, now they're all broken. That's a bummer. Bench. I don't know if I want to sit. It's probably going to be horrible and terrifying.
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here?
I am when your mom is away.
I'll let her know that.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you. Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast upon. You are ridiculous. You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
This is awkward.
Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Rude. Oh man, all these awkward, creepy text messages. Pompidou. Look, there's one from Pompidou. Oh no. I'll be seeing you soon? Oh no. I mean, you know you're going through something trippy when the dog is texting you. Wow.
How long will this nightmare go on?
I think you'd be perfect for my new photo series on retro grunge. You have the same qualities that I loved in Rachel Amber, but not Max.
Max is a fucking child.
Oh, Christ, I know. And she never shuts up, does she?
I'm so over her hipster bullshit.
I think everyone at Blackwell is over Max. Let's prove it.
Booyah, Warren. I thought you were all over Max's shit.
Not after she kissed me. Her breath was ass and no tongue.
I hear that. I'm not into nerds, but you're pretty cute.
I'm not into Max anyway. So let's bust a move.
God damn, you are a sexy bitch. Why hang out with Max, huh?
Boredom. Plus, she's like my personal puppet.
I hear that. Do you want a party? I got a drugstore in my room.
Oh shit. Look at Max spying on us. Take a fucking picture, bitch. Or take a selfie. See, this is how you bust a move, Max. No mosh pit for you, Shaka Bra. Damn, Victoria. You're a real woman. Not a little girl like Max.
I fucking love your tats, Chloe. You're so hot. I can't believe it took us so long to hook up.
Why did you get rewind powers? You don't even know how to use them. Rachel's dead and you're still alive. Life is so not fair. I wish you would have never come back to Arcadia Bay. You're the real Storm.
Ouch. All that rudeness. Rude. Oh, what's going on with our shirt? What shirt is this? Oh, it's the butterfly. Or is it like more like a moth?
Great.
Oh, God.
Numbers are all over the place. How will I find the right code?
Oh, I think the mirror is supposed to, like, yeah, tell us which one is that. 0311, I think.
Don't kill us, Max!
I guess I'll never dance again, Max.
Right when I was about to start a new life in California.
Shit, Max. I thought we were on the same team. Now I'll die alone.
Max, I
can't
hope you
believe
do
you
the right
kissed me.
thing. I hope.
Now you're going to kill me?
Max, please save us.
Save the Bigfoots, Max. Please.
Honey, I always
So this is
followed
how
you
Max
like a
gets her
dog.
revenge on.
It's
And now
okay
you're
if
killing
I'm
me
gone.
so
I've paid my dues.
I know
Hey,
I've
yours
always been the best principal to you.
That's my husband
But
and new
you've
baby.
been a great
We'll have to
everyday
go without
hero
me.
for us.
Don't let the squirrels die.
I thought you were one of the few people I could trust at Blackwell. Please, Max, don't kill me so we can finally have our tea session. I thought you were one of the few people I could trust at Blackwell.
Who are you? Holy shit, are you serial? I'm you, dumbass. Or I'm one of many Maxes you've left behind. Can you get me out of here? Oh, so you want help? Thought you could control everybody and everything, huh? Twist time around your fingers? I tried to help. I only wanted to do the right thing. No, you only wanted to be popular. And once you got these amazing powers, your big plan was to trick people into thinking you give a rat's ass. I do care. That's why I was trying to make friends. By telling people what they want to hear? You were just looking for a shortcut because you can't make friends on your own. That's not true. I have great friends, and I've used my powers for good. Please, stop playing innocent. You're a goddamn hypocrite. You've left a trail of death and suffering behind you. That was not my fault, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare talk about our mom that way. What about the crap that was your fault? Wait, let me guess. You fucked up time and space for your precious punk Chloe? You think she's worth all that? Of course. She's my best friend. Oh yeah, you ignored your best friend for 5 years while she went through hell. Some friend. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do. Because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework, so you'll have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel. Just shut up. You're not scaring me anymore. I'd be more worried about Chloe killing us than Jefferson. Max, do you really think she's our friend? That she respects us in any way? Man, you are so stupid. I'm embarrassed to have the same name. And someday Chloe will destroy...
Rude. Rude. Oh, it's coming back, I think. Sort
Welcome
of.
home, Max. Fasten your seatbelt. I know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it. Yes, this song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. Rock out, girl. Yo, turn it off, turn it off. You need to hide. You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that. Seeing you after all these years feels like
destiny.
If this is... Let's talk about your superpower. Epic! I pledge allegiance to Max and the power for which she stands. You can rewind time, Max. That's fucking insane. We have to play. Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell.
Raw and rough. It suits you.
Max, do you know how awesome this is? You saved me again. Crazy. Now we're totally bonded for life. Since you're the mysterious superhero,
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time. I might get on the other side of that door before... Max, you better come check out these files.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the...
Cowabunga! Why, look, an otter in my water. Your power is changing
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
You look cute with... Photobomb!
Photo.
I double dare you. Kiss me now.
Sorry, not that easy.
Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us head...
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad.
Dude, It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass. Chloe, you're back.
I'm just... Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other...
Rachel! Oh, Rachel, no, please not her!
Chloe. Come on, Max, we're almost there. Max, come on now. Don't worry. We'll be okay. Max, can you hear me? Please say something.
Chloe? I must have passed out.
Oh, thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay?
I swear. But that nightmare was so real. It was so horrible. This is my storm. I caused this. I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. And all I really created was just death and destruction.
Fuck all of that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me, which had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing. Max. This is the only way.
I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that! No way! You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me. I know. You prove that over and over again, even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me. Don't say that. I won't trade you. You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate, Chloe. Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision. Chloe, I can't make this choice.
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
Big oof. So... I mean, I know what I'm gonna do. You probably know what I'm gonna do. But, like, I think it's an interesting decision. Everything we've done has led up to this moment. And, like, Chloe has a point that every time, like, we go back and change something, like, the university just keeps trying to come and get her. And, like, and if we save Chloe, all those other people are probably gonna die. Which means, like, her mom, all those people that Jefferson got, like our classmates and Warren and everybody, like, they're probably all gonna die. Like, that's if we save Chloe, but, I feel like this is also an important moment for Chloe, that she's like, you have been very kind to me, and you've been a great friend this last week. But, like, Chloe does not want to die at the expense of her mom, and she's even kind of coming around on David. So, I mean, sorry, Chloe. You guys can make your own decision in your own game. But sorry, Chloe.
Max, it's time. Chloe, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this.
I know, Max. But we have to. We have to save everybody, okay? And you'll make those fuckers pay for what they did to Rachel. Being together this week, it was the best farewell gift I could have hoped for. You're my hero, Max.
Oh, Chloe, I'm gonna miss you so much.
I'll always love you. Now get out of here, please. Do it before I freak. And Max Caulfield, don't you forget about me.
Never.
Did the audio really decide to cut out at this moment? Oof. So that's the game, you guys. Pardon me. You know, I didn't think I would need the tissues for that because I've played it before, but oof. Still had to finagle a couple here. Let's dab our eyes. Take a moment to think about things. All the feels, just all of them. I was actually doing pretty good until they got to the funeral and I saw Joyce being sad. And I was like, oh no, the mom's sad. I can't with the mom being sad. All right. This isn't interesting. It's like almost half and half. I think that's an interesting statistic. But I think this might just, I don't know if this is compared to everybody. I think it's compared to all players. I think, yeah, because you can go here and look at friends. And then the world stats. Yeah, I think this is interesting. Almost half and half on that one. It is like the trolley problem. I know what you're talking about, where it's like, oh, well, you know, you can save these people. You can, like, you know, well, the trolley problem is like there's a bunch of people on one rack and there's one person on the other rack, or a train track. And it's like you could let one person die and save like 10 people, but these 10 people are all like horrible criminals and this one person's like a quote unquote good person. So like, who deserves to die? Who do you save? They don't really think, you know, with the choice, you know, do you save Chloe or save the town? I don't really think there's a right or wrong there, honestly. I really don't. Because like I think it also depends on how you approach the game, the choices you make, and your attachment to the characters and stuff. You know, my thing with I think also it depends on if you romance Chloe or not, maybe. I mean, not saying that like everybody who romances Chloe, you know, plans to save her. That's not it. Because I've seen people who've romanced her and still sacrificed her, like in some people's playthroughs online. I have seen people do that. Uh, but like every time we go back in time to do something, it's like the universe just keeps trying to find a new way to kill her. And it's like, you know, all the time travel-y things they've thrown in here, like the butterfly effect, where it's like the wings of the butterfly can cause a tornado or something like that, which is the whole, you know, you saw the butterfly and then the tornado is coming to town. And yeah, just like the universe constantly, it's like trying to, I guess, like, you know, fix what Max interrupted. And so until that's fixed, you know, it's just gonna the universe is just gonna keep trying to grab her up, I guess. And also because of the story, Lover and me, I'm thinking also post game. Not that it matters because there's not really a post game, although there are comics. There are comics for Life is Strange, and I have not read them. I've had them on my wish list for a few years now. I just haven't bought them yet, and I want to. I think the comics also explore a few different timelines, if I'm not mistaken. So I am interested in picking those up. But yeah, like post game, if you do save Chloe and you let the tornado take out the town, what then? Like, is that it? Is that it? Will the world, will fate, destiny, whatever, stop trying to come for Chloe? Or if you sacrifice the town, the tornado hits, everyone dies. Is it gonna keep, like, and then you two get in the truck and ride off into the sunset? Is the universe just gonna try to find something else? Like, well, when will it stop? So that's the storyteller lover in me thinking ahead. Uh, but I mean, also from Max's perspective, though, I mean, Max, like, every time she keeps time traveling, it's because she keeps trying to save Chloe, basically. Like, I mean, and those are all the decisions she's kept making, of like all the photo jumping and all that stuff. And, like when Chloe's foot got stuck on the train tracks, you have to keep rewinding time for that. You tried to save William to give Chloe a happier life, and that didn't work out. So you time traveled again. And I mean, saving Chloe wouldn't be the wrong or right decision. I mean, if you chose to save Chloe, it, follows Max's MO. Exactly, too, Maggie. How do you live with that? Because, like, even right at the end, Chloe's telling you, like, stop the tornado. I've had a great week. You came back, showed me that, like, I'm still valued, that there was somebody out there, and you helped me solve the mystery of Rachel. And Chloe tells you that, like, she does not want to keep, she doesn't want to live if it means that her mom's going to die. Her mom's been through a lot with losing her husband, and then all the stuff with Chloe, like, acting out, and, she doesn't want that to happen to her mom and all those other people in town. Like, I think just knowing that Max wanted to save her was enough. And I think it's fair to honor Chloe's wish in that way. Unlike the timeline where we saved William and Chloe's like, "Hey, give me an overdose." I think, like, like, ultimately, yeah, they both end with Chloe asking you to, let her die, but those are kind of different circumstances there. But yeah, I mean, I don't think Chloe would be happy knowing that, like, oh, well, Max is saving me, but at the expense of everybody else I know. Like, at the expense of her mom, because Chloe carries a lot of guilt about her mom. Even though she keeps acting out, she still loves her mom. Still tries to, like, look out for her, and even though they have a lot of baggage there, so yeah, so that's why I choose to let Chloe go and save the town. Oh, David didn't get a scar during the fight? I didn't know there was a way to prevent that. Oh, there was a truck driver I didn't save. Oops. Oh, I didn't save a lot of people. There was a truck driver I missed. There was Ethan I missed. We got Alyssa. We got the fisherman. Oh, I didn't change Joyce's mind. I mean, Joyce, you shouldn't have asked an 18-year-old girl for marriage advice. How, these 5% of people, how dare you? I'm just kidding. Dang. So that was the original Life is Strange. Yeah, so I do love this game. And if you folks play it yourself, there are so many more, like, there's so much more to explore. So many other little things you can find. I mean, it's taken me a few hours per episode, and that's with some exploration, but not as much. I mean, you can easily spend anywhere from 5 to 6 hours on a single episode, just looking around at everything. Because sometimes looking at those things, like gives you an additional way to interact with it. Like sometimes you have to look first, and then it will give you like a photo opportunity or a use opportunity, or give you some more information to like use in your investigation and stuff. But we still don't know why or how Max has time travel powers, which is a bit of a bummer because, I mean, not to be cheesy and cliche, but you know, it was the what is it, the lessons we learned along the way or something like that. I don't know, something about the friends made along the way and the lessons, or it's the experience, not the destination. You know, that thing. However that however those things go, like that. I think that is the intent of the game. Is it's not necessarily how it ends, but like the things that she experienced along the way. But then it's also like, well, if you think about it, Max kind of is punished for using her powers for time travel, you know? Because she goes into it after she accidentally saved Chloe, she realized, oh, I can travel in time. Because that first time she time traveled, it was totally on accident. She didn't know she could do that. But then she had all these other timelines and all this other stuff, and in the end, I mean, if you choose to save Chloe, okay, but that doesn't change the fact that like Max is still kind of punished because there's still, if you save Chloe, then that tornado takes out the whole town and all those people. So it's kind of like Max is almost punished for using this gift that she has. So I mean, you know, she got to experience a lot. She became a braver person. She solved a murder mystery. And she discovered that several people had been murdered at the end there. Jefferson kind of went on a killing spree. He took out Nathan, he took out Victoria. Uh, he was kind of instigating Kate to kill herself, really. Like, because when we walked in on that conversation he was having with Kate, and he's like, well, are you sure you're not just bringing this upon yourself? And yada yada yada, because I mean, if Kate killed herself, then it meant that he wouldn't have to, and no one would find out about his pictures that he took of her. But like, yeah, and then he killed Chloe and he was going to kill us. I'm like, dude, if you changed schools and tried to find a new job, like, and you pulled the same shit there, like, how are you not concerned about this trail of death you're leaving behind you? I mean, I guess he was hoping he could pin it all on Nathan. And we don't really know exactly how he killed Nathan. So we don't know if he framed Nathan's death as a suicide or what, which he probably could have done, because it's like no secret that Nathan was using some intense drugs and stuff. I'm kind of curious how Jefferson was planning to get away with all that. So I mean, Max became a much braver, different person during that week, but you know, as an adult person, you know, and I had a friend kind of like Chloe when I was younger. She wasn't a punk like Chloe, and she wasn't really into like partying, drinking, drugs, what have you. I was a very tame teenager, and I'm still a pretty tame adult, honestly. Uh, but I had a friend who had a lot of similar qualities to Chloe, not in a good way. You know, this person was like, I think about this specific time when we were in high school. Again, I'm in my mid 30s. I'm 35. So high school for me was like early 2000s, like 2000 to 2004. I graduated in '04. Uh, and a movie had come out, Moulin Rouge. We went and saw it in theaters. And now I love that movie. I think it's a great movie. But at the time, when we left the theaters, I was like, yeah, I don't really think that was the movie for me. I wasn't super into it. The music was fine, but I didn't really, connect, immediately. It wasn't really my thing. But this friend was like, she took my dislike of the movie as a personal offense. I might as well have been attacking her and telling her she had shitty taste and she was the worst. So, yeah, that person was very much like, if you didn't agree with them on something, they took it as a personal attack against their character, their taste in things, their personality. Like, if you did not agree with them and share all of their interests or drop everything to do what they wanted to do. Yeah. So, like, if I had plans with another friend, and then they were like, oh, hey, want to come do this thing with me? And I could say, oh, well, sorry, I already have plans to go help somebody with this thing. Like, they would act like betrayal. Like, I can't believe this. You're never there for me. You never want to hang out with me. Yada, yada, yada. And Chloe's negative qualities remind me so much of that person that I know I am no longer friends with that person. We haven't spoken since like 2005. Yeah. So the part of this story that intrigues me, and I think it's a great story, that's why I've replayed it and I'm a big fan. I think it's important to have stories like this where, like, these two girls are trying to rebuild their friendship. The drama, that's not cool. It wasn't cool. But yeah, I mean, Chloe got mad at Max for answering that phone call from Kate and got very jealous and petty about it. And she's constantly guilting Max and being like, oh, you're bailing on me again. You're not standing up for me again. And I don't think Max, to Chloe's point, like, I don't think Max really, she kind of apologized for, dropping the friendship and not really maintaining it. But also, like, I mean, they're teenagers. This was set in 2013 when Max's family moved to Seattle. They moved to a different state, if I'm not mistaken, not just out of town, but out of state. So it's not like Max could be like, family, we can't move because I have a best friend. Like, that's not a thing that Max could choose. It sucks that they didn't really keep in touch after that. In the prequel game called Before the Storm, you're playing Chloe, and you can see that Chloe was initiating a lot of contact with them, and Max was just kind of not good at responding and trying to keep it up. So that does suck. I mean, when you're a teenager in a new place, a lot of your energy is spent on, like, adjusting to your new location. Yeah, there are a lot of pieces to connect with multiple times for many people, yeah. So, I mean, it's a difficult situation, so they're trying to patch up this friendship. They're trying to pick up where they left off, but they're very different people than they were when they were 13-year-olds. Now they're 18, 19. Different people on the brink of adulthood. Like, Max is in her last year of high school. They've both grown. Chloe has changed a whole lot, so they can't really go back to what they had. And trying to make this friendship work as new people, like, at the end there, when Max is debating, do I save Chloe or not? She's like, you're my priority now. I'm never leaving you again. Yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, these are awfully big proclamations to make when you've only been in touch with each other again for, like, roughly a week. Maybe not even a week at this point, honestly. It's like around a week. You've been reconnected for about 5 days or so. And, like, it's not fair on the friendship for Chloe to put all that weight on, on Max. And being a good friend doesn't mean I'm going to do everything to improve your life. Everything I'm going to do is going to be for you. Like, that's not fair. And that's not how you apologize or how you make up for, let's have some ambient noise, shall we? There we go. This is much better than me just rambling. Like, Max, you doing that and trying to give up, do everything to make Chloe happy, that's not how you repair a friendship. That's not equal. Like, and Chloe's not really giving a whole lot either. Chloe's very much like, take, because you owe me, because you've bailed out of my life for the last 5 years, so you owe me. And Max trying to, you know, spread her time among, you know, around other people. Chloe kind of takes that personally. Like, oh, you're gonna bail on me again. And so that's why I choose to sacrifice Chloe, because she kind of has that revelation at the end that, like, you know what, actually, like, I don't deserve to live when all these other people die. And you've been a great friend. So I'm like, you know, I think Chloe learned some things, and, you know, I'm gonna get off my high horse now, I guess, but that's why I make the choices I make. But not everybody, you know, has the same experience as I do. Not everything, you know, Chloe's not gonna hit too close to home for everybody like she does for me. I mean, like, in all that time traveling too, it's not just about saving Chloe either. I mean, we used our powers to help Kate a lot, and I mean, if we saved Chloe and sacrificed the town, like, we stopped Kate from killing herself. And, like, just to let her die when this massive storm takes out the town, because she might, we don't know, but she was probably, like, I assume this tornado is meant to take out everyone in the town. I mean, especially since our decision thing at the end told us, like, you didn't save this random dude, I think it was Ethan, but you did save Alyssa, but you didn't save this other person. I'm like, oh god, so, like, all these people would have died. So